I'm Shelby.
And I'm Courtney.
We're exploring our past
Looking forward to our future.
and living for the present
All
while learning
how to live.
magically.
Hey,
I think you should just keep what just happened.
honestly, it's pretty funny to me because we've recently discussed how we're 3 years into this and
Yeah.
we just botched the intro. I love it.
Yep. That wasn't like botching the intro. It was just like we're still learning.
Uh, Beautiful. Yes. We're
Yeah.
still learning. We're just learning.
Well, no, we're learning like on our own.
We are. We're learning on our own. We're learning so much on our own.
This week, that's for sure. Um,
Yes.
okay, what's new? What's happening? We're recording on a Saturday. Look at
We're
us.
recording on a Saturday. It's wild. We had some crazy technical difficulties Friday, and I hope to mix one of them into like a short or something because it's so funny to me that we both can't see the other person and we're both like, "Are you there? Oh, well, guess you're gone." But we're like both saying it at the same. It's great. So we're recording on a Saturday in an effort to fix those technical difficulties. You and I hopped on a call earlier to make
Mhm.
sure everything was going to work. I got to see Brooksy Poo. Really was the best.
He is something.
He's so cute. The way that kids grow will never cease to amaze me. Like he's enormous.
Yeah, he's like a true like little human now.
Yeah. Yeah.
And it like happened overnight, it feels.
That's what I'm saying. I'm
Yeah.
like, oh wow, he's like a big he's like a little tyke.
Yeah, Kyle and I were like talking like yesterday about how because he says a few words but doesn't fully speak. And Kyle's like, I don't think I want him to talk just yet. Like, cause then I like his little like babbling randomness that we have no idea what he's saying, but he knows what he's saying. And I was like, I know, and it's kind of the same thing with like the walking. We were like, oh my gosh, get him to walk, get him to walk. And then he started walking and now he's just like go, go, go all the time into everything. And it's just crazy.
That's so funny. Yeah, I believe it because it once they start, it's actually funny you said that. My brother, when I was little, my brother and I are 7 years apart. He's older. Wanted me to talk so bad, I guess, when I was a baby,
Yeah.
that he like lied to my mom and said that I said hello, like that my first word was hello to him. And my mom was like, "You definitely didn't say that." And now like he just wants me to shut up all the time. So it's
Right.
like, really, guys,
Yeah.
can't win
Yeah.
for losing,
I
but
know. So
it
funny.
is what it is. Yeah.
But yes, he was very excited to talk to you today.
That was
And
so cute. He was like showing me his applesauce pouch.
he's he's pretty funny right now.
Yeah, he's great. We had a good he like we talked about cars, the
Yeah,
dog.
everything is a car. I don't know. He has like a Boston accent. He's always like
Like,
car.
I love that. And the was he doing oh no or uh-oh?
He does a lot of uh-oh.
Yeah.
Everything is uh-oh, which we go to speech therapy now and they want us to anytime he says uh-oh, we're supposed to say oh no to get him to change it just to get
Why?
just to
Oh,
get
just
new
like different
sound,
words.
I guess. And he will like anytime he says uh-oh and we're like, "Oh no." He looks at us like that's not what I said.
Oh, wow. Okay, bro.
Yeah, I'm like, "All right, well, say it, would you?"
That's so funny.
He's
I
he
remember when
now.
what?
He counts now, which is like
Yeah, we did 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, and he can
it's
even do the fingers.
he does the fingers and
Yeah,
he gets like shy but now like he'll literally say the words. It's so funny.
that's so cute.
That's a Miss Rachel thing.
Yeah?
Oh yeah.
Do you watch her? I guess she's like on Netflix, or do you just do YouTube?
We switch it up. We try not to watch like we don't stick him in front of the TV
Sure.
daily by any means. It's like a we need a break, so we have to put on Miss Rachel type
Yeah.
situation. I'll have to send you a video. He gets so excited when like the TV comes on because he thinks that he gets to watch TV because we don't do it very often.
Yeah.
But Miss Rachel, yeah, we watch her. We switch it up, YouTube, Netflix, because Netflix only has 4 episodes, and I can't watch the same 4
I see. Sure.
over and over again.
Sure.
We switch it up. Sometimes the YouTube ones are like real old.
Oh, yeah.
They're like a little hard to get through, but
That's all right.
she like I really think a lot of his like a lot of stuff that he's learned is from Miss Rachel.
I believe that.
It's wild.
I believe that. That's yeah. And it's hard. I think about this a lot. Like parents aren't trained educators or like you didn't like go through a course on how to like what the developmental needs are of a 12-month-old versus a
Yeah.
2-month old whatever. It's like a lot, an unbelievable amount to know even as like a professional person who goes to school for it and whatever and like gets degrees. You're just like winging it at home, trying to figure it out, doing your best. Like,
Yeah. So like because you just said this, so we started speech. We didn't have to start speech until he was 2 if we chose, but we decided to just put him in early because like what does it hurt? And so we love our speech therapist. He loves going to speech. It's great. She just literally plays with them. She's truly just like a real life Miss Rachel. But
amazing.
she has taught us things that like we had no idea were helping or parenting nowadays. I think is hard on social media because you like read one thing, but then like you read another thing and they're like two
Yep.
totally different things. And it's like animal noises. Of course, like you teach kids animal noises, but like I guess in my mind, I just thought it was because it's cute and funny, right? It's
Yeah,
like
yeah,
here
yeah.
say noises, but no, it is because they're like learning different sounds that eventually make words. I had no idea. Or he would babble and we would not really babble back. We would talk words back. And she was like, no, you can like babble back because then he like repeats you. But to me, I was like, oh, I thought I was doing him like a disservice by like letting him talk baby. It's just, I don't know. It's very interesting. Like, and how would we have ever known that? Like both Kyle and I walked out of our first speech like, that is fascinating. Like, whoa.
Well, and every kid is different. So, like, what works for your kid might not work for the kid on social media.
Also that because the way that she like teaches him is the way that he is learning things, so he's very into like repeating things that we're doing, or he's very like good at his fine motor skills, so she like plays games with him to use his fine motor skills but also like talking to him, if that makes sense. But I'm sure other kids do things differently, so I don't know, it's
Yeah.
really fascinating.
Yeah, it is. And like watching also, like, I watched Stephanie's kids together because she has two.
Yeah.
And the way that Claire learns compared to the way Harvey learns is different. And also, because they're independent people, but also because they're learning, like, Claire gets to watch Harvey, who's like
Right.
just a bit older. And I don't know, it's maybe somehow in a kid brain, like, you get it easier from your peer. I don't know.
No,
It's
I kind of think that
amazing.
I think that about the next one. I feel like he'll just like get it because he's watching Brooks, but I guess
Right.
we'll see. Who knows?
Wait, did you ever go to that unbelievable super, I'm gonna call it daycare, but I don't even think that's what it was. That like place.
He's supposed to start on Tuesday.
Oh, great. That's
Yeah,
exciting.
sure.
You're nervous or you think he's nervous?
Well, he doesn't know
Fair.
anything. I feel like I'm nervous. He's never been left with anybody except for my mom, or my dad, or my grandmother.
Yeah.
So,
I feel that. I would like to encourage you by saying kids who go to kindergarten who have never like been outside their bubble, it's like really hard for that for a
well,
lot of them.
so
So
that's why
you're doing the right thing.
think he needs to be like interacting with kids, but I'm still like, do we really need to do it right this very moment? Because he will go to
Fair.
like early preschool next September, so he'll for sure be going somewhere in a year.
But you could just like take him once ever and never again, right? It's you're not like locked into some program of 20 hours a week.
Right. So this we're trying 1 week, which is just going to
Yep.
be Tuesdays and Thursdays, and it's only for 3 hours.
Amazing.
And we'll see how this week goes. If we're like absolutely not, then we're out. And if
Yeah.
we feel that it's like working, it's good. I'm also like talking myself out of it because it's like 20-ish minutes away, and he's going 9 to
Okay.
12. And Brooks is a sleeper. Like half the time, like he doesn't want to get out of bed until like 8:30.
I love
So
that.
okay, cool. We have to get him up, dressed, fed, and like in the car by like 8:40 to get him to this place for 9. And then he's there. He also eats lunch there because they eat lunch at 11:30. So now I have to pack lunch, and I'm like, oh my gosh, okay. Okay, I get him there at 9. I'm home by what? 9:20, 9:30. And then I have to be like back in the car to
Yep.
go get him 2 hours later.
Yep. You
So I'm
might as
like,
well just like camp out at a Starbucks nearby or something.
I know. So I'm like, okay,
Yeah.
this we're just like doing this for 2 hours. Is it worth it? I don't know. And plus the lunch thing is just like really stressing me out, but we'll see.
Is it stressing you out because it's like an extra piece of work or because you don't think he's going to like it?
Um, a little of both. I don't really care.
Fair.
This is gonna sound terrible. I don't care if like he eats it or not because like
Sure. It doesn't sound terrible. It like,
he's
he'll
almost
be
two.
fine.
Like what happens? He just chooses not to eat sometimes.
Right.
Um, what on earth do I pack? I'm sure you can't put like peanut butter stuff in. The kid loves peanut butter. Can't. I don't know. I'm on
Uh,
Pinterest figuring
I
it
would
out.
assume that they would, well, I guess if this place isn't so strict about like every kid's going to be the same every day, like it's
I
more
know.
like friendly than like you don't know. But I will
But I
say,
guess I'm just trying to be like respectful of if God forbid there was a kid with a
sure.
peanut allergy.
Well, I know for me, we have like only one class with one kid with a peanut allergy at the preschool, and we have two, 3 and 4-year-old classrooms. And
Okay.
like he just sits at a different table with another kid who like doesn't eat peanuts, but like doesn't not need to not eat peanuts or whatever. So they just like do their own thing and it's fine. But everybody else does whatever. And it's fascinating the different stuff people bring in. I mean, fascinating.
I know. I'm
So,
like on Pinterest, like looking at all the options. I'm like, oh my God, okay. This is a lot, but here we go.
but like a lot of kids, I would say half of the kids bring in what I would consider leftovers or like, it's
He's more
not
like
like a
a
sandwich that's
snacker.
maybe
Yeah, he's more of like a snacker kind of guy anyway. So I'm probably
great.
just like throw a bunch of snacks in there. And
Yeah,
he'll-
do a snackle box.
yeah, exactly. That's his ideal lunch. So
Love that. Do you have to pack like a nap mat? Does he nap there?
no, so because I pick him up at 12 and he naps at like 12. So I just have to get him home before he falls asleep, which is also like a oh
Yeah.
my God thing. But my whole thing was like I'm going to send him 9 to 12 and then we'll get home for nap time, which will give me like another 2 hours. Like
Yep.
I'm not going to pay them to nap my kid. And I know that he would not like nap on him.
Sure.
That he would never. I don't
Yeah.
think so.
Why'd you pick the morning window as opposed to like taking him after nap?
Well, for this particular place, if he goes like 9 to 12, it's all kids like relatively like his age, if not a
Got it.
little older. Where if I go like later in the afternoon, they take kids from school. And
Got it.
now we have like older kids in the mix too, which is
Sure.
like fine, whatever. But I would just prefer him to be with like his age group, obviously.
Sure. Sure.
So,
Sure.
yeah,
Cool.
fine. Anywho,
Well, yeah, I can't wait to hear about it. I hope it goes great.
yeah, we'll see. He's
Yeah.
got a cute backpack, so
Yeah. That's so cool.
I guess we'll see. I have like
Uh,
very mixed feelings about it.
I can tell you do, and I get it. And I think that's like pretty normal though. I don't think there are many parents who legitimately are like ready to chuck their kid out the window and
I,
like
but I'm
never
kind
look
of
back.
point of like, okay, if I don't do it soon, like I'm scared that when we do send him to preschool
Yep.
next year, I'm going to be like, maybe not. But even
Right.
Kyle right now is kind of like backing out too, which is not helping.
Right. I
Like,
think I personally think it's genius also because you have a baby on the way, like eminently. And so better to work on it now than like when you're in the middle of that and already thinking about that and like,
I don't think I would
right.
send, but I don't think I would send him if we already had baby to already hear. Because then I feel like he'd be like, what the heck?
What happened to my life? Right.
Yeah. So now I have to send him like now. It's like
Right.
try it right now or never.
Right.
Anyways,
I
okay.
think it's great. I'm excited for you.
We didn't even discuss the breaking news.
Breaking news.
Or as some would say, new news.
New news.
Did you like that? Um, wow. Taylor and Travis are engaged.
Taylor and Travis are engaged.
What what a day that
I
was.
I feel like I'll never forget where I was when I found out.
I was at my hair appointment.
I know. I love it because to tell the people like how it went down.
So like I had my phone's like up on the counter thing, but we had just gone over to the sink and she was washing my hair, toning it. It takes a little bit. And we come to the sink and I think my watch was going off or something. And I one of the texts, maybe it was from you or somebody else, made me think, wait a second, something happened. So I had to pick up my phone and like she like has my hair like soaking wet and I'm like, oh my gosh, like they're engaged. Oh my God. And I'm like looking at the pictures. I'm just like losing my mind. I call Kyle
Yes.
immediately and he doesn't pick up. And then he calls me back and he's like, what's up? And I was like, did you see the news? And he was like, no. And I was like, Travis and Taylor are engaged. He's like, no way. He's like, okay, I gotta go because I gotta go put Boost up for work, like using it for work. And I'm like, are you freaking kidding me? It was
That
just
is
like
hilarious.
funny, but just wow.
Yeah, it's amazing.
It really is. And then we kind of got the tea from Ed Kelce
Yes.
that it happened actually like 2-ish weeks ago.
Wait, I need to know how you feel about he there's like a particular part of his statement that like caught me in some kind of way. That he was like Taylor was getting antsy about it or something like she didn't want to wait or like something.
Yeah.
I was like that's like a little offensive. I don't think she was sitting maybe, I don't know them, but I assume Taylor wasn't sitting there like you're going to propose? You're going to propose? You're going to propose?
Well, I guess I took it in a way of like, did she know it was coming and type situation.
Yeah. I mean,
And I
yeah,
don't
and I'm sure she knew it was
like,
coming.
I don't know how much like they plan their life around the football season. Like, did she want to make sure it was like out and done with before like true football season started, or I don't
Yeah.
know. I want to know, like, like obviously, thank you, Ed Kelsey, for giving us the tea of how it went down.
Yes.
But like, we've had this long, very in-depth conversation over NDAs with them, and I have
Yes.
to assume he has some sort of NDA, of course.
Yeah.
But I also I don't think he's like going. I don't know if he's necessarily going against the NDA, but I think he's just so much like a proud dad that he's just like happy to chat about it.
Yeah, he
But
was like let it rip.
yeah, and it wasn't like he was like calling TMZ to share the news. He was literally on like the Cleveland News Channel, like giving
Right.
like I just think he's like happy to talk about it. But I do
Yeah.
wonder, like Ange and I talked about this because we're like, how can Taylor and Travis be mad when he really is just coming off like a proud dad? So is he just kind of like they just call him after like that was really nice, Dad, but maybe next time don't say this or something. Like
Yeah.
I like wonder how that interaction goes.
And like Tree Payne, do you think she was in the rafters like wanting to swoop down and stab him? Cuz like exactly what you said. He didn't say anything wrong. It just
Right.
was like less polished.
Yeah, but see, I don't. But and then I don't know because I think in like the way Taylor is now with her personal life is a little bit different than she was like 5 years ago.
Yeah, fair.
So
Fair.
I don't know.
Yeah, I mean, maybe, yeah, maybe Taylor like loves it because she's like, it's exactly what you said. It's very normal. It's very like proud parent. Like, if the
Yeah,
news called your mom and was like, tell us about Shelby's engagement, your mom wouldn't be like, sorry, no photos. She would be like, of course, amazing. We're excited.
I
We love
know.
Kyle. Like,
So I don't know. I just like would love to know like the behind the scene conversation that happened there.
yeah,
What other takeaways? Oh, and then they went to like football game, the college football game at Arrowhead the other night. Just
And
like,
she like started using her other hand.
yeah, I loved that.
Yeah,
Um, yeah, I'm just really happy for them, really.
I am too. I
I feel
am so
like
happy for them.
I'll tell you, this is complete. I feel like I'm like too protective over her or something on like a personal level,
Yeah,
and really annoys me. But also, I think I feel this way about like anybody, even if I just didn't love Taylor Swift. People who are getting like genuine, like that, even I guess when she was going to football games and people were like commenting about like, why do they keep showing Taylor Swift on the TV? I just think that's the dumbest comments ever because she's not sitting there going like, hey, put me on TV. But the
right.
people who are like genuinely getting like mad that they got engaged or just like making like snooty comments, I see them on like Facebook.
Like,
And
what are the comments?
somebody in particular who I'm related to, said just posted like Mark safe from giving a crap about Taylor and Travis getting engaged. And that is just so eye roll worthy to me.
Well, that is more of the like, don't yuck someone's yum. Like, why do you
Yes,
give a shit that people care or don't care?
I
That
went on this longest rant to Kyle about this because it wasn't just him, it was like multiple people. And I'm just like, do you know how much, like, every single day you wake up to bad news nowadays,
yes,
right? Like, every
yes,
single freaking day, there is something that's happening that you're just like, cannot wrap your brain around because it's freaking awful. So,
yes,
why is anybody hating on anybody for one, just being in love, and two, other people like living for it?
yes.
I was in such
Amen.
rage over this the other night. I was like, I'm gonna post a reel and I'm gonna like have like word overlay on it about like, why don't you just like let people celebrate love? I won't even say what it said because looking back, I'm glad I slept on it. But
Oh,
I
thanks.
I guess it wasn't that bad, but I like at the end of it, I wrote like, if others my words were so good. If others loved love as much as Swifties, then maybe we wouldn't be so afraid to go into schools or grocery stores or movie theaters. Tell me I'm wrong.
Amen.
That's my rant. Okay.
It's
But
yeah.
also people you don't know. Like you don't know them.
Right.
So what reason is there to like hate on them just falling in love? They're just two normal freaking people.
I totally agree. And
I
I,
can't
yeah,
like another celebrity who I would be like, ew, I can't believe. You know what I mean?
100%.
It's just bizarre. Anyways,
It is bizarre. And like the need to make somebody feel bad about being happy. Not just Taylor, because like Taylor probably could give a shit about
she clearly
Bob
does.
in Missouri.
Yeah, I care more.
Right. But like, why somebody out there probably is thinking about you or me or whatever and thinking like, really? That's what you get
But
excited about? And
and I
like,
also
yeah,
in my post, like I feel that I was gonna write that I didn't post.
right?
I I feel the same way about people who like hate on you for wanting to drink a pumpkin spice latte early or
Yes.
put your Christmas tree up in November. Like who freaking cares? If it brings me
Yeah.
joy, then let me be joyful. Cause
Yeah.
like God knows what we're gonna wake up to tomorrow.
Literally. It's
Let me
giving like
drink.
who hurt you? Like,
Yeah.
yeah. Like, oh, you're annoyed that I like to go to Disney. You think it's weird that I go to like, as another example, or like
Yes.
that I like to listen to 90s boy band music or uh, what I
Yeah.
don't know, whatever it is. Like,
Right. Get
why?
yourself.
Yeah.
I'm not like hating on you for whatever you're doing.
It is, yeah, it is like the hill I will die on. It is my strongest guiding moral compass is like, why do we need to be mad at people for enjoying
For
anything?
what? Yeah, exactly. It's bizarre. Anyways.
Yeah, yeah. Especially
Oh,
especially things that aren't hurting anybody. If somebody
right.
loves so, words I'm not even going to say in this current day and age, but like
Yes.
terrible things,
Right.
maybe we need to intervene. But like if
I completely agree.
what does your pumpkin spice latte do to me? What
It
does it
does
do to me?
not
Nothing. Nothing.
exact. Okay,
So, yeah,
girl.
that was that was a beautiful I think we just had, like, a beautiful little, moment.
What, like, really got me mad.
I get it. It gets me mad all the time about
Even
random
yeah, you're
things.
right. Because even things of like people who want to make comments about like me going to Disney all the time.
Right.
Did you have to pay for it? No.
Right. Right.
You don't like my pictures? Keep scrolling.
Right.
Move
Well,
along.
I think about that a lot, and I live here, so it's not even my, like, vacation, quote, unquote, but I go to other ones for vacation, right? We go to California. But to me, it's like, if somebody's gonna look at that and say, "Oh, you keep going to Disney, like, why don't you go to Spain? Why don't you go to Canada?" I don't know, like, wherever it is, and
Right.
my take on that is, like, if you're going to Spain, do you want me there? Do you want everybody going to Spain, cluttering up the place? Like,
Yeah,
why do you want that?
exactly.
It does not compute. Do you like going to CrossFit? And so everybody should only do CrossFit and not
Right.
walk outside or whatever people do for exercise, go to Zumba, go to whatever.
Yeah,
Like, let's all do our own thing. That's what makes the world interesting.
that's why we're all different.
Yes. Whoa.
Anywho,
Anywho, we want to know the people's opinions and to know if they agree or disagree. And to that end, we are now accepting applications for people to come on the pod
and talk about what they like.
and talk about what they like, and we're gonna make fun of it. Just kidding.
We would never.
We would
I guess.
never.
I guess. Okay, wait. But we did have big feelings on those Labubu.
Here's the thing: if you like them, great. I don't get it. It doesn't make sense to me.
Yes.
That doesn't mean it's. I would never sit there and be like people who maybe I did, and maybe I'm gonna eat my words, but I don't think I said like people who do that are stupid or
Right.
like
Exactly.
shouldn't do that. I think
Yeah.
it's just like it's
I just
not for
don't,
me.
and I don't get it.
I don't get it. But that doesn't mean somebody is wrong for liking it.
Yeah.
Yeah. Just like people like Halloween Horror Nights. I don't like Halloween Horror Nights,
Me either.
but like I
Good.
want them to
You know,
go there.
are you having a great time?
Right. Are you having a great
Exactly.
time? Enjoy yourself.
Exactly.
I'm
Anyway,
yeah.
it's
Yeah.
in
So
our
come on the pod, tell us what you're interested in. Apply on the little form. I just want to know
in our
like
Facebook group.
yeah, it's in the Facebook group. We just want to know like what you want to talk about
Yeah.
in advance so we don't have like 10 Disneyland Paris experts on in a row or like whatever. I don't know, but I feel like there's plenty of people out there who know more than we do about plenty of things and
Oh,
it would be
absolutely.
fun to talk to them.
I agree.
Yeah. Um I have some more things to share.
Okay, and I have questions for you.
Okay, I'm going to go first.
Okay.
These are some Disney updates, okay?
Oh,
Number
okay.
1, this is news to me, and maybe it's because I don't stay in a Disney hotel very often or what, but do you know the, um, Hey Disney robot machines that are in the hotel rooms now?
Yeah.
Okay. Do you know that you can use those to summon housekeeping or maintenance services?
Oh no, I thought they were only just like cute little fun gadgets for whatever reasons.
That's what I thought. And like, again, I haven't like researched this. I haven't stayed on property to give you first eyewitness accounts, but I saw on the internet somebody was like, housekeeping just showed up to my room with 8,000 towels. I didn't understand why until they explained to me that my kid was going, Hey Disney, towels 100 times. And so they came and did it. Or like another time, I guess somebody showed up with a ladder because like their kid said something about,
Oh, that is funny.
right? So I'm like, not great that they can be abused because I'm sure that's annoying for the cast members, but
Of
also
course.
pretty sick to not have
Yeah,
to be like, boop, boop, boop. hello, this is the general line. Who are you? Tell me where
Yeah,
you're staying. Tell me blah, blah, blah. Like,
what you
just
need.
bring the towels. Yeah.
That is, yeah. All right.
Cool, right?
That is some new news.
New news. Uh, Also, have you seen any posts, info, whatever about Beak and Barrel?
I've seen a little bit. I didn't really realize that it was opening like now.
I didn't either. It seems
Did
like it was pretty curated, in my opinion. The people who got to go first, in my circle of people, it looked like it was Club 33 people, influencers, media,
yeah.
which is like great, amazing. That's
Yeah.
who should be there at opening. But that's what I've seen
Yeah,
there so far.
I think it's a good thing to have in Magic Kingdom.
Yeah, I wanted to know what your take on that was as someone who doesn't really drink. So like I'm sure it doesn't really speak to you to need a bar, but
I mean, of
like
course, I like particularly need a bar, but I wouldn't have like feelings if you could walk around with a drink at Magic Kingdom. But I think this is like a good way to do it where it's like themed. I mean,
yes.
they've recently have started serving alcohol at Magic Kingdom as long as you're like in a specific location. So I'm
Mhm, mhm.
cool with that, like whatever. I think it's
Yeah,
kind of like I'm not gonna yuck someone's yum, okay? But I
love
think
that.
it's another place for somebody to for other people to go. So
Also like revenue opportunity.
yeah. So I think it's great.
Good.
Again,
I also think it's
happy that
great.
it's like themed correctly because I do feel like Magic Kingdom's food and beverage themed options get a little
Murky.
wonky.
Yeah. No, I totally agree. It seems very well themed. The drink menu seems very well themed, and I like that there's a lot of rum options because that's, obviously like pirate the vibe, but it's not like a rum bar. It looks like they have a tequila option, a whiskey option, like a bunch of different
Yeah,
options for all the people. So
yeah.
I think that's cool. They also have different variations of like a topped corn cake, and I love a corn cake. I know. So I'm like, catch me getting the corn cakes. Also, the mocktails sounded pretty good.
I'm on it. Well,
So yeah, let's pencil that in for 2030 when a reservation becomes available.
don't say that.
I'm just saying it's not
Do they
available.
have, is it just small bites? I didn't even look at the menu.
Yeah, it was pretty limited. I don't remember seeing anything full.
Truly just like a bar. It's not a full restaurant by any means.
Yeah,
Yeah.
it's giving to me like Oga's Cantina vibes or
Oh,
like Geo 82 vibes where it's just like we have some snacky foods, but the focus here is the booze, which is great. And probably so
yeah,
that they can like turn the tables,
of course. Yeah.
which is good.
It's not
Also,
21
it's
older, is it?
I don't think so.
Oh, okay. That would be
No,
tough.
it would be tough. I know. Well, and yeah, read the room, like you said. Who's
Right.
gonna go? She says as she was just there like 2 days ago. Who's gonna go to Magic Kingdom without kids?
Right.
Who would do that? Me.
You. But I just
Me.
think that would be like like we would be able to get a reservation pretty quickly
What do you mean?
if, if you couldn't bring kids.
No, Geo 82, you can't bring kids, and it's like
I know, but I feel like it's
locked
different.
down.
Epcot to me is different than Magic Kingdom in that kind of scenario.
You're saying because like more people go without kids to Epcot.
Yeah, I guess, but not really. So I don't ignore. Cut that out.
Yeah, I don't know. It's all the new plays are like very interesting to watch unfold. I'm learning
Yeah.
a lot.
Anywho, any other
Anyhow,
updates? Oh, was that your only updates?
well, it's food and wine. That's all. And I'm going right after this. So
I mean,
I'll update the people.
I have an update,
What?
but I forget exactly what it was. But Zootopia at Animal Kingdom is like opening. I think it said November.
Yeah, this year.
Because it used to just say winter.
Yeah.
That's pretty
Yeah.
broad. That could have been like February.
Right.
But
Well, I think they do that on purpose because, like, you never know anymore
they
how
could,
long anything's going to take. But you're right. It's the dates are narrowing in, and I had negative 100 idea that that was happening soon. Especially, isn't here's me being confused again. Isn't Dinosaur still open?
no.
I
Oh,
don't know.
yeah.
Dinosaur. So, like, is Dinosaur not part of that at all? I'm
Well,
so lost.
Zootopia just took over Bug's Life.
Oh, wait. Is that correct? So Zootopia is the only thing that's opening soon. It's not Encanto that's opening soon.
No,
Okay, now I feel better. I was like, how is this making sense?
no. Zootopia just took over Bug's Life.
Got it.
Which is
So the
why
Tree of Life,
in my mind, I think like Ashton and I talked about this, like why does it need to be closed for so long? Because the animatronics can just be made in the warehouse, and then
right?
like what to come in and like paint and put up a few new posters, press play, and it's the new show. No,
Screaming,
I,
screaming.
I don't know, but I'm just saying.
Yeah, no, I get what you're saying, especially if it's like a projection screen. Like,
Right.
how
So
many tweaks do we
like
have to make? Yeah,
how right, how long did we need to close Bug's Life? But now that it's opening it like I don't know, relatively quickly, I'm like, okay,
yeah,
I feel good about this.
yeah. I would say it was pretty quick, and yeah, we'll see. I'm gonna hold my opinions until I see
Wait, have
what
you
they've
even
done.
have you been to the studios? Do you have an update for us yet?
I have been to studios. We tried to go to the Ariel show, and the line was out of the building, out of the outdoor queue into like the general road, whatever, like pathway.
Right.
And we were like, okay, we'll stand in the long line. But they were like, this is for not the show that's going in now, not the next show, but the one after that. So it would have been like over an hour of waiting in line. I was like, that's okay. It could have just been, I think it was it was the last Friday, I think, that we went. So it could have been like time of day. It could have been
Maybe. I guess
whatever.
as unfortunate as that is for you, I don't like hate it 'cause like good for them for getting butts back in seats over there.
Yes. I'm so glad, yeah, that it's getting interest, that people want to do it.
Yeah.
Um, yeah. And I have forever to see it. So I'm not, it's fine. But
Sure.
I would like to see it.
I know, I'm just saying. Fair
Just
enough.
annoying. Also, I get so confused these days, as been referenced 2 minutes ago when we were talking about Encanto slash Bugs Life slash Dinosaur. But you know how they just announced the Muppets Rockin' Muppet coaster overlay?
Yeah.
Like they gave like more details recently. It's still open as Rockin' Rollercoaster.
Is it?
I am pretty sure.
Because I don't remember when that one was supposed to close because I had thought that it was going to be closed when we were there in May and it like wasn't. I think, and then I thought it was going to close sometime this summer, but now we're at Labor Day weekend.
That's what
I
I'm
also don't know how much
saying.
work's going into that to make it Muppets. It looks like because they're keeping the whole vibe the same. The picture that they show, they're taking out Aerosmith and putting in the Muppets in that first room.
Right.
Yeah, so I don't know.
I
Are you looking?
don't, yeah, I'm not getting it. Yeah, I'm looking it up because I feel like a crazy person, but live wait times from a random app website called WDW Passport question mark. Okay, yeah, Rock and Roller Coaster 40-minute wait right now. So yeah, it's still
Here.
open. I don't get it. Somebody
We,
educate me.
I
Also,
mean,
this is a really cool website. It shows the wait time. What's that stop hand mean? Oh, current wait time trending up. Oh, wait, this is cool. Okay, I'm gonna just sorry, we're really off track here, but for the people at home, this website is wdwpassport.com. And as an example, I have alien swirling saucers pulled up. It says the current wait time is 50 minutes, 50. It's trending up. Yesterday's wait time at this time was 15 minutes. So it's much higher than yesterday
Whoa,
at this time. Yesterday, an hour later, it got higher. So presuming they're like kind of estimating that if you wait, it's going to get worse.
get higher.
And yes, I don't know what this means. Yesterday's next best 10. Anyway, this is a really interesting website. I don't know if I could access it on my phone while I was in the parks for any sort of like helpful information, but um
Uh,
yeah,
my
great.
takeaway though, please, nobody ever wait 50 minutes for swirling saucers.
No. No.
That's no.
I could
Uh,
fly to California, walk to California Adventure, and ride Mater's Hoop-de-Doo Review or whatever it's called, get on a plane and fly back in 50 minutes. That's no thank you.
that's a crazy. Yeah. Okay, I have a random question for you.
Yeah.
Maybe I'm in my nesting time, which is possibly my favorite part of pregnancy, but do you have like a schedule? This is so random. A
You're going right up
schedule.
my alley.
I know. Like on Mondays, do you scrub the toilets?
I love that you're asking this. And I actually am currently, this is so ridiculous, implementing a popsicle stick system for this. So
Like
I
you're making
got
it a game?
kind of, I got like rainbow popsicle sticks, like red, orange, yellow, whatever. And the colors indicate how long the task will take. So, like,
Oh
go through the
my
mail,
God.
5 minutes, whatever. And then I'm going to put a little washi tape of a different color on the top that indicates if it's a daily task, a weekly task, or a monthly task, or quarterly task. So when you won't need to do, when you have time, you can go like, oh, I only have 10 minutes. Let me look at the 5 and 10 minute sticks. What's been done? And you move them over. Because,
You're insane.
well,
Okay.
because what you just asked of like, do I have a schedule? Monday is Monday laundry day, right? Or whatever.
Yeah.
I my brain and the way it works thrives on that, but when it gets messed up, like if we're traveling on a Monday, if I have a guest in town, if I have to go to a meeting, whatever, then like I can't handle it because Tuesday is trash day and like how am I supposed to do laundry if it's trash day? Not because I can't do
Yeah.
both, but you can't do both. Like, yeah. So that's my answer. What about you?
Well, no, never. But I mean, if people haven't got the vibe, I'm not like here cleaning baseboards on the weekly. It's just not my thing. Can I do, it's my house like so super duper organized? Well, actually, currently I'm looking at it. Absolutely not. But like, I pick up stuff. Like I pick up the house. Like every day Brooks goes to take his nap and I pick up all of his toys and I do run Tony Shark to like vacuum up during nap time. But I don't like I'm just not somebody to clean a baseboard or like
You're a tidier, not a cleaner. Yeah.
yeah, or like
Yeah.
deep clean the bathrooms or I mean, you kind of did get me hooked on mopping the floor. I do that more often than I would have ever because I find it satisfying.
Yes.
But like the other day, I spent all of nap time deep cleaning our master bath, which has been put off for a time that I'm way too embarrassed to say of how long it's been. And then I'm like, do people just like do this like weekly? Like, okay, like, anyways, my friend April came over the other day. She also listens to our pod. I didn't know that. So shout out to April. But
Oh,
she cleans houses. And I was like, and but her house is always like so clean. So I asked her, like, hey, on Mondays, do you like clean the toilet? And she was like, no, I just like do it when it's dirty. And I'm like, what? Like like you see something that's like dirty and that bothers you right away, so you have to like clean it up. And she's like, yeah. And I'm
yeah.
like, so not me. Like
That's
I,
like, yeah.
is that you?
That's more me, yeah. But also there are things that I never noticed. Like we actually did just wipe our baseboards a couple days ago and um I couldn't tell you the last time. I mean, years. I who wipes baseboards? I don't know.
Well, I like noticed them especially in like the bathroom, like I was noticing like, oh my God, this is so bad. I gotta
Right.
do this. Like didn't do it. But they're like, so the example I used with April when she was here the other day is like my curtains. You can't see them where I'm currently sitting. The cats are always sitting on like the top of the couch. So their cat hair gets all over the curtains in this one particular spot. So it just like clumps and it was so much cat hair. So I said to her, like, as she's sitting like right behind one getting cat hair all over her. I'm like, look at the curtains. Like, I know this has like really been bothering me that there's so much cat hair on these curtains and I just like don't do it. And she's like, no, like I would do that. So then when she was here, I did take a lint roller to the curtains. But
Valid. It's
I
no, I feel you. And also, usually, exactly what you just said happens to people, myself included, of like, you notice the cat hair on the curtains when you're like hanging out with your friend. You're not going to just like whip out your lint roller and start. I mean, that I guess would be kind of easy, but you're not going to start. I always will like look at our pendant lights and I'm like, oh, those are dusty at like the most inopportune time. Like, what am
yeah,
I going to do? Whip out the ladder real quick and get on
it
those? No.
right.
So
But
that's why
in
I'm doing this popsicle stick thing because I'm like, write it down,
but
dust the
you're
lights,
like but you're
put it
really
in.
good. You cook dinner. We've had these conversations. I like can't learn. I just can't be an adult or something. You cook dinner, you clean it up
Yeah.
right away.
Yeah.
You don't leave dishes in the sink.
No. So
Okay.
I will say, like, during the day, we do because it's always like we're eating and then
Sure.
like he'll go to a meeting or like I'm running, whatever. So yeah.
So, but before bed, dishes have been cleaned, ready to start a new day.
Yeah. We don't put them away, but they're either like in the dishwasher or drying on the drying thing. Yeah.
Okay. And do you like wipe your counters like every day?
Yeah.
Yeah, I feel like you like chase me around.
It's do I see that's funny you say that. You're not the first person
Not
that
really,
said that
but
to me. Yeah.
like if I pick up my coffee off the island, you're like, got this.
But I don't live in like a clean, like an overly clean or organized house. It might
No,
stay
see,
that way
you
when
and April were saying you guys are trying to say the same thing. Yes, you do.
I don't know. The thing for me, the reason I do like dishes before bed is because I have tried it and it does happen sometimes where we don't, like something needs to soak or whatever. And when I come down in the morning and I already am behind because I'm like, great, I can't even like do the morning things because I have to do the evening things. I just like can't
No,
function.
I agree.
Then I'll just like sit on the couch all day.
No, that's me. And it like messes up my day. And like I'm trying to like figure out some sort of like routine or whatever to not be such a disaster. The dishes at night, we've done this over and over. I don't know. Like sometimes I'm just like after dinner, I'm like done. And then like
Yeah.
Brooks goes to bed and I'm just like done. So now my thing is like in the morning when he's like strapped in his seat eating breakfast, I will do the dishes, put him in the dishwasher, whatever, because then he can't. He's just such a little helper, wants to help do the dishes, but there's like knives in there. So I have to, when he's strapped in, I can do that. And now I've got like Tony does his thing every day during nap time. So we're making progress.
Well, you're nailing it. My woman who I talked to about like goal accomplishing and stuff, her questions to me all never are like what went wrong. They're always like what went right or what part of this what was happening when you were doing it. So like you're saying, I always do it when the kid's strapped in because like I'm not worried about whatever. So that
Yeah,
is like something to maybe don't worry about doing the dishes at night when it's playtime and you're, like burning the midnight oil trying to get the kid to bed. Those last hours between dinner and bed are like hard. So
yeah,
for kids, like when you're a
fair,
parent, I think. So why do you need to be worrying about dishes then? Worry about the dishes when he's strapped in. That's a great idea.
sure. Okay, now when do you do your laundry?
That
Like
one
what?
is Yeah, weekly.
But well, obviously yes, but like, do you only do it like once a week? Like all your
We do it
laundry?
basically anytime the laundry basket gets full. We bring it down and it usually gets full pretty quick because anytime it's mostly anytime new, we have four, actually, we have more than that, but I think we rotate between like four towels, like two for me and two for AJ. And anytime a new clean folded towel comes up, I immediately take whatever one's out and put it in the laundry. If it's been 2 days, if it's been a week, if it's been whatever.
Right.
And they take up so much room that I'm just like always full and washing clothes. But do you sort your are you like anal retentive about sorting laundry?
God, no.
Oh, okay. Because I think that gets tricky for people if you only have like three whites or
Yeah,
like
no.
whatever. I just throw it all in and
Where throw it all in and hope for the best.
yeah, if it can't be washed in like that, then it doesn't belong in my house.
No, I agree. I agree. And if it can't go in the dryer, like we're out.
Right.
We're out.
Right.
Yeah. I just like
Well,
can't get it
when do
together.
you do the laundry?
Well, Kyle's supposed to do the laundry.
Well, then Kyle should do the laundry.
He's freaking terrible at it.
What about it is he terrible at?
Doing it.
Like, you don't like the way he folds it, or he doesn't do it at all?
He's like doesn't do it. And I'm like, bro, you're downstairs with the washing and dryer all dang day. Did you not
So
hear it? Its little tune, it's done. Swap it out.
for me, that comes down to like AJ is the trash person. So our robot lady, and I've lived in this house for 10 years, cannot tell you what day trash day is. I don't know. It's always like a surprise to me, even though it's the same. But whatever night that is at like 8 or 7 p.m., the Alexa makes an announcement like, tomorrow's
Mm,
trash day, go take the trash out. And then everybody just
mm,
knows, like, go do
let's
it.
go.
Then I don't have to always be thinking, is it trash day? Is somebody going to get to the trash? Did we forget the trash? Trash.
Okay.
I'm
Okay.
not doing it. Or I'll put it in, we have like we have a shared Google Calendar.
Yeah.
And so we'll just put it in there. Like a big one for us is dog walk. Because if we don't do that in the morning, it doesn't happen and like my day gets messed up. But sometimes he has like early meetings or
Right.
whatever. So I'm just like, here it is. And if you need to move it because you have a different time of meeting, move it. Fine.
Still
Just
there.
like we need to block it off. Yeah. Or it won't happen.
Well,
I know. Humaning is hard.
adulting is hard.
That's what I meant. Yeah, but I still don't really consider myself an adult, so
I'm clearly not. Like,
we'll get there.
maybe.
We'll
Maybe.
get there.
And they
Uh,
like so yesterday, it was Kyle's day off, and I had a to-do list for us.
yep.
And then this I feel like you would agree with me. Then I was like, okay, we need to clean the breezeway, we need to clean the garage, and we need to clean our bedroom. But then the washing machine like broke and he needed to go and fix the washing machine. So he spent like hours working on the washing machine. And then it just screwed up everything and we didn't get anything on our to-do list done. And I'm like, ugh, what a waste of a day.
Oh, that's me too. 100% also
Like
me. And like,
if it was on the list and it didn't get done, see,
but
you're over
you
here
did
making me
fix making you what?
you're over here making me make lists, but
I
now
know.
the list didn't get done.
I
So now
know.
I'm
I
more
know.
annoyed.
No, same, same.
And
But
the washing machine's
you
still
got
not working.
oh, it's not. That's what I was going to say. You got the
Yep.
washer fixed, right?
No,
Yeah, I feel that.
we're just like, we're in it.
I I totally feel that. It's the adulting of it all. And I will say to close it out, um, I think that it is a unique set of circumstances that you and I share that not everybody shares, that both ourself and our spouse work from home.
That's true. And
And
I almost feel as though if I was out of the house,
yep,
like, let's say 9 to 5, Monday through Friday, I would almost get more done.
yeah, totally.
Like,
Well, like when you think I think about this all the time because I'm like, how am I not? keeping up with stuff. Like I'm literally here all the time. But then if I walk through our day, we wake up, we sit at the table, we make dishes, then we move to the bar where we sit and make mess. Then we move to the couch. Then he'll go upstairs on the computer and I'll go out. Then I come home. He hasn't made progress because he's working, obviously.
Yeah.
Just like always using
You're
the
in
space,
the house
using the
more.
toilet, using the,
Right.
yeah.
That is true. All right, fine.
So, yeah, I think that's just like a different, like your sink would be clean all day if he took a
If we were
lunchbox
at home.
and went to an
Yeah,
office.
you're right.
Yeah.
You're right. You're right. That I
So,
didn't
yeah,
really think.
it's a very different vibe. And like we work out from home. You work out from home also. So that's like equipment and shit that comes out, gets used, gets moved
Fair.
around. That doesn't, people do that out of the house. You watch your kid at home. If your kid goes and plays with someone else's toys all day, of course your
They're not.
house is going to be cleaner because they're not making a mess in your toys.
That is true. That is true. Okay,
So,
fine.
yeah, we're
Anyways,
basically crushing it. That's what I'm trying to say.
thank you. I appreciate that.
Um, my last question for you is so random. When you are baking, because like you and
Okay.
I both are very bake heavy right now,
Yeah,
what's
minute.
what's on in the background? Are you watching TV? Do you have music on? Is it like Miss Rachel? Is it what? Are you talking on the phone?
Well, it depends what I'm baking. Cause like the sourdough situation is just like you come and go to it, like, I don't just sit there and
Okay,
stare at it.
sure,
I'm back every minutes to an hour.
sure, okay. But like if you're baking something that's a little more committed, if you're like
I
mixing cookies or
don't like you're calling me out because when you called me this morning and I had new heights on this morning, and you were like,
no,
"What are you doing?"
no, but yes.
No.
I just because you now actually you can see your TV from your kitchen, right?
Yeah.
So that's like I'm always watching Housewives only. That's all I have on all day. It's like good background noise for me. But I think a lot of people like listen to music. That's like I can't imagine
Yeah.
just not.
I
I don't know.
actually I don't usually have the TV on like during the day. Like
You don't.
I'm very no, I don't have the TV on during the day, especially because like Brooks really likes he wants to watch TV, but because I
Mm,
don't allow him to watch a lot of TV, like he depends on his day. He'll get angry if like I'm not putting on his show versus just like putting on something else. So I have a my robot person, um, like will play music or something to have something on. But I'm also like pretty content of sitting in silence, and it drives Kyle absolutely bonkers.
yeah, you are. But do you sit in silence and sit in silence, or are you in silence when you're doing stuff? Does that make sense?
Uh, Both, and also I have Brooks, which is never silent, and he
Right.
has a Tony box. So when he has his Tony box, he loves his Tony box. So he puts stuff on the Tony box. If we got the Tony box going, the dishwasher going, the AC is going, like I can't put on another something. I will lose my ever loving mind.
Yes.
But
Yes.
okay, so if I'm gonna put something on my robot, I listen to obviously a lot of Taylor Swift and a lot of Kelsey Ballerini. And my new thing, I sent it to you, is on YouTube, and it's
Oh,
these like down under country mixes, which is like country meets like a Kygo vibe, and it's just so good.
I love that.
And it's a vibe.
But you're just straight up like music. It's music.
Yeah, I'd prefer to listen to music than like have like a background show on
Or like a podcast.
or a
Or
podcast.
or an
Yeah. Well,
audiobook.
because if I'm like packaging orders, I'll listen to a podcast, but that's just because it's like me packaging orders. That's it. Like I can't listen to a podcast and have Brooks here because then I'm not paying attention and I'm not like getting like I missed a bunch.
Yeah, yeah, yeah.
That's what
Yeah,
that's
that's
what happened today when Heights was on. Because if you didn't listen to this week's episode of New Heights, they talk like the whole first half is them talking about the podcast with Taylor.
oh cute. I've seen like the preview
Yeah,
clips on the socials. Yeah.
right. And then you saw most of it.
Okay. Okay.
So you don't you're just like Housewives.
Yeah, I'm just Housewives, or I've been really trying to do like an audiobook. But
I can't get down
it
with an
had
audiobook.
really,
Yeah.
I'm like into the audiobooks, but I have to be it takes a particular vibe. Usually that's more of like a cooking thing than a baking thing because baking is too particular. Like if you have to be like zoned in on what you're doing, then there's no sound happening. You know what I'm saying?
You're thinking about it too much. No, you're thinking about it too much.
I just sometimes I can't. Like if it's like too many, like that bread recipe that you sent me that's 4 pages, 5 pages. I have to like now
E
that I know it, now that I understand what's happening, I can like do it and do something else at the same time. But the amount of times I had to read like stretch and fold, turn the bowl 25 degrees, think about
no,
your
see,
mother in law, moisten the dough with your wet hands from the backyard stream.
no,
It's like, ah,
no, because that recipe in particular, like I watched her TikTok video, so I knew what she like did. So all I really took away from the recipe is like what the weight was for the actual ingredients. And the rest of the
that's
steps, like I
wild.
know what she did off of TikTok.
Well, but I also then, my brain with the bread of it all, it's, and you have said this from the beginning, the timing, because I'll be like, all right, well, if I do stretch and folds and we have to do an hour of stretch and folds separated into 30-minute blocks, then it's going to be bedtime. Can I put the bread in the fridge at bedtime, or did I just work on this bread to have it rot on the counter? Because I'm not going to get up at 3 in the morning and work on the bread. So just like it's a lot of thought, a lot of planning, a lot of planning.
It is a lot of planning, is particularly for bread itself.
For
Again,
bread.
I don't
Yes.
bake very often. I like to do the discard recipes, which are usually pretty quick and don't take that much planning. But the bread can get a little overwhelming
Yeah.
with
It
timing.
it can, and I think once I have it figured out, like, fully, I'm gonna be great at it, but there just are
But
so many
even
different little nuances.
but even like everybody figures it out differently and it works differently in your own way or your own climate clearly or whatever. You and I talked about it. We don't have to go completely into it because I think it just makes people more confused who want to start sourdough. But like the way that you do your sourdough is completely different the way that I do my sourdough, and we're both getting sourdough loaves out of it. So
Right, and,
I
like, good
think
ones.
yeah, so I think when it comes down to like anybody who wants to like try sourdough, I think you kind of figure it out on your own of like what works for you and what doesn't.
Yes. I totally
Like the
agree.
quick example of what I'm trying to say is for me, I leave mine like I'll do stretch and folds at night. I'll leave it on the counter overnight, put it in the fridge.
Mine would be, like,
But mine has
moldy
now
and
been
rotten
sitting
if I left it out.
right. So mine sat on the counter for 8 hours. You this morning were telling me you do your stretch and folds and then pop it right into the fridge and then you take it out and like let it re-rise before baking it. Totally opposite of what I do because I literally pull mine out of the cold fridge and put it in the oven. But we're both getting loaves out of it. So
Yeah.
I don't know. If somebody wants to start I think it's you can't overthink it and you have to figure out what works for you,
You
your time, and your climate.
Yes. You said that to me a lot, and the more I learn it, the more I agree.
Yeah.
So,
Yeah.
we're figuring it
It's just
out.
another thing
We're
with
figuring
social
it out.
media.
Yeah. Yeah, and, like, yeah, people make it look so easy, and it is easy. It's not hard. You just
No.
it is, like, I would say more of a finesse thing. It's not you put the tomatoes in the pan, you put the onions in the pan, you let it sit 30 minutes, it's sauce. It's like you said, your climate, you're like I live in Florida, so it's humid, but also I have a lot of air conditioning going on. So that piece is very different. Like
Right.
the whole thing. I don't know. We're figuring it out.
Anyways,
I love bread. Everybody should make sourdough. It's not stressful.
it's not stressful. It's kind of fun.
It is fun.
You don't think it's fun?
I like it. The most
I think
stressful
it's
part
fun to.
for me now is keeping the starter alive and like deciding if you're gonna, not that mine's ever died, but deciding if you're gonna put it in the fridge because you're not gonna bake for a while or leave it out.
I do agree with that,
That's my like,
which I was looking at a lot. But like yesterday, because I put mine in the fridge for like a week, and for some reason it took a while to like get it back going this week. So
yeah,
I was like kept feeding it, and finally yesterday it was like thriving. So
yeah.
I had made enough 2 loaves of bread or whatever, and I still had plenty. And I was like, oh my gosh, I want to bake something else now because it's like going. So I was like looking up other recipes. That's where the focaccia situation turned into be. But anyways, yeah.
How did the focaccia come out?
It's like okay, I think I overcooked it, and it's hard to cook with or bake with sugar because the sugar gets so like caramelized where it's like the bottom's kind of like hard.
Yeah.
Yeah. I don't know.
All
I
right.
would
You have to
love
try again.
like a good like garlic focaccia. I bet is so tasty.
The
So
garlic,
maybe next.
I told you I was doing a lot of swirls. My garlic swirl
Yep,
bread, I did sauteed garlic. I did oven roasted garlic. I did black garlic. I did truffle butter. Anyway, it is
that
unbelievable.
yeah, that sounds amazing.
Yeah, it was
Amazing.
ridiculous. So it's fun.
I will do that next.
Get on it. All right. I love that the people listen to us babble on. And also, I especially love that everybody, not everybody, but a couple of people are like, oh, yeah, we're fully responding in the car to you guys. I'm fully
Yeah,
like playing along. So I hope
hopefully you did the
everybody is on
same
this.
today.
Yeah, answering along with us.
And I just feel like we never go like you were like, okay, we're gonna continue to play that game today, and then sorry, got
I don't
chatting.
have time. Yeah,
Yeah,
I know. I have
our bad.
many things on my list we didn't even talk about. Is your Halloween stuff out?
My like I decorate for like football, not
Oh, right.
necessarily like how we have football and like pumpkins out,
Nice.
but that's it. I guess I
And
decorate the bathroom for Halloween, so that's out. Yeah,
do you say the bathroom?
I need like a little Halloween,
I love that.
so
I
I
love
just
that.
stay in the bathroom
Why not?
because
Yeah,
going on another rant, but because like our living room and our kitchen are now like one room.
right.
I feel like I can't have like Halloween in the kitchen and football in the living room.
Mm, yeah, I
You know
feel
what I mean?
that. Totally.
So it's like all one thing out here, but it's spooky in the bathroom. But not at
No,
all. It's
thank you.
freaking like
Oh,
it's Disney. It's Disney Halloween.
cute. I love that.
Yeah.
Do you do
Yeah.
a different shower curtain for seasons?
I used to, and I kind of just like gave up on it.
It's a lot of work. Yeah,
I should. I think I still have it though. I have like a cat on broomsticks one for that
cute.
bathroom, but I just like haven't put it up. Christmas I do put up a new shower curtain.
That's such commitment. I love that.
Why?
I just, no, I mean, I think it's amazing.
Okay. Just like
Seems like a
adds
lot
a
of
little
work.
something.
Yeah, I think it's brilliant. Like, I wish that for me, the difference is like, I don't have a shower downstairs. And so all my
Right.
decorations are only downstairs. I don't do anything upstairs.
You're right.
So,
That we
yeah,
like that shower is like the guest bathroom and
right.
all day bathrooms. Like it's fun to make it fun.
Yeah. And I decorate my downstairs bathroom. So, makes sense.
Yeah. All right, we gotta go.
Yeah. Okay.
Yeah.
See
All
you
right.
next week.
See you next week. Bye.
Bye.